Leading off our discussion tonight is Democratic Congressman Eric Swalwell of California. He's a member of the House Judiciary Committee and the House Homeland Security Committee. Congressman Swalwell, thank you very much for joining us tonight. As the prosecutors in Abscam said, the tapes never lie. The Tom Homan tape will not lie if we can just see that tape.
It's all coming out, Lawrence. It's just a matter of time. And just so your viewers understand the way this works, there's a system at the FBI called ELSER. It's the electronic surveillance, essentially the CRM evidence collection system that agents use to, process and store evidence. And for a decision this big, it's been shared with a number of agents and a number of lawyers at the Department of Justice. In fact, most offices don't even have that much cash on hand to pay their sources. And so they have to go to headquarters to receive approval for a bribe this large. There's no deleting or unseeing this. It's just a matter, does it take a Democratic House of Representatives to subpoena this and show the American people, or will some people come forward and do the right thing? Also, Lawrence, your Abscam example, it makes me kind of feel bad for Homan in a way, in that I'm sure he would prefer to receive his bribes through some crappy cryptocurrency coin like others and take the billions. But instead, he had to resort, to the old-fashioned way, cash in a bag like the 80s, which is what he did. But it's all coming out, Lawrence, and we're going to be dogged about making that the case.
If it has to wait until the Democrats have control of the House of Representatives in order to issue a subpoena from the House of Representatives, the Supreme Court has basically told Donald Trump, if you want to order the destruction of that video, you can do that, because this Supreme Court has said to Donald Trump, it's impossible for you to commit a crime if you're issuing an order to anyone at the Justice Department.
Yes, he certainly will be motivated to do that. But there's other ways to go at this. And so it is very likely that the Department of Justice or the Bureau sent what's called national security letters to telecommunication companies and banks around this investigation. So you have a private side to this, and I promise you they have saved those records, and we can subpoena those records, and they're not going to make the same claims the Trump administration will make. And so we can see also either, a deposit of $50,000 or the absence of that deposit, which again would put him in other criminal peril. But the issue your viewers should care about is to, why do we care about this? Why is it a problem? Small businesses and medium-sized businesses work very hard to earn government contracts. In fact, that is the cornerstone of many businesses. And when you're competing against a guy like Homan, who is saying that he's got an inside track to the administration, that affects everyone. And that, hurts other businesses' ability to compete if the whole system is rot to the core. And that's sure what this looks like.
How many bribes might have been involved in the construction of the so-called alligator Alcatraz in Florida?
It's all coming out, Lawrence, and we have been very clear about that. And Hakeem Jeffries said that last week, essentially. He said it in relation to what happened with the FCC and Jimmy Kimmel. We say it in relation to the college campuses who are doing these drug deals with the administration, to the law firms, and now to people like Homan. You may be protected right now under Donald Trump, but the American people will never go for this. The juries in the Abscam case didn't go for this. And the jury that will be the voters next November won't go for this. And we're going to root out this, not just culture of corruption, but this is essentially organized corruption at the very top, and it's going to all be exposed.
Congressman Eric Swalwell, thank you very much for starting off our coverage tonight.
My pleasure. Thanks.
Thank you.